Assalamualaikum, Dr. Sajurul Ibna. From Group 1, we would like to present our group project on article analysis. First, allow me to introduce the team. Consists of myself, Rosin, and we also have Aminul Fitri, Nur Amalina Aina, and Filza Izzati. Our presentation consists of 9 sections, and it has been structured to address the deliverables of the group project. For the background of article, the article title is Monetary Policy, Investment and Firm Heterogeneity. And the authors consist of Elena Durante, Annalisa Ferrando, Philip Vermeulen. And the article was published in year 2022 by the Journal of European Economic Review. In the summary of article, let's begin with the problem statement. The first problem statement is how monetary policy impacts investment decision across firms with varying characteristics. And the second problem statement is why the effects of monetary policy are not uniform across all firms and how type of industry and firm-specific factors influence these effects. So from the two problem statements, the study has come up with a research question, which is how does monetary policy influence investment decision among firms with different characteristics, and what role does firm heterogeneity play in shaping this effect? Next on the summary of article is the research objective. The first objective is to investigate impact of monetary policy on firm level investment along the two main channels of monetary policy transmission, which is known as the interest rate channel and credit channel. The second objective is to analyze how type of industry mediate the effects of the investment response to monetary policy. And the third objective is to analyze firm-specific characteristics mediate the effects of monetary policy on investment. Next on the summary of article is the research methodology. The study utilized a quantitative approach in using empirical data analysis, and the time horizon chosen was from year 2000 to 2016. As for data sources, the independent variables, it's the high frequency surprises in the Euro overnight index average swaps around policy announcement by the European Central Bank. And for the dependent variables, the data was captured from the four largest economies in Europe area, namely Germany, France, Italy, and Spain. And overall, there are roughly 9 million observations for investment at firm level, and these observations are based on the reaction of investment up to 4 years after a shock. As for the mediating variable number one, it is the type of industry which is the manufacturing, construction, and services industries. And for mediating variable number two, it is the firm-specific characteristic of age, size, liquidity, and leverage. So this characteristic can be known as a proxy or indicators for financial constraint. Lastly, in the summary of article is the research results. Results number one shows that a reaction of firm investment is to a monetary policy shock is heterogeneous along dimension that correspond to the interest rate channel and credit channel of monetary policy transmission. The second result shows that a firm producing durable goods react more than others, consistent with interest rate channel, and the effect is longer lived. Evidence also shows that sales growth of durable producing firms react stronger to a monetary policy shock. And the third result is young firms are more sensitive to monetary policy shocks, and that high leverage amplifies the effects, supporting the existence of a credit channel of monetary policy. That's all for the summary of article. Next, I will hand over to Nur Amalina Aina.
Next, we move to reviews and comments. Okay, in this slide, I would like to discuss about the evaluation of article title. As we know, the article title is Monetary Policy, Investment, and Firm Heterogeneity. The title itself accurately reflects the focus of the study. It clearly conveys the study primary themes and the area of investigation. The title also reflects the focus on the relationship between monetary policy and investment and the role of firm heterogeneity as the mediating elements of this relationship. Next, evaluation of research objective. In this research, we have three objectives. The first one is to investigate impact of monetary policy on firm level investment. It clearly defined because it focuses on understanding how changes in monetary policy directly affect investment decision at the firm level. The relevance of this objective is to address a fundamental question about the transmission mechanism of monetary policy, such as interest rate channel and credit channel, and its real-world effect on business investment. Second objective is to analyze how type of industry mediate the effect of the investment response to monetary policy. The clarity is specific because it aims to explore how variation in type of firm and their outputs influence the relationship between monetary policy and the investment. The relevance of this objective to recognize that firms are not homogeneous and that difference in industry type can significantly influence their response to the monetary policy. The third objective is to analyze how firm-specific characteristics mediate the effect of monetary policy on investment. This objective is specific. It seeks to uncover the underlying mechanism that explain how firm characteristics influence the impact of monetary policy on investment. This objective relevance is understanding of the dynamic between monetary policy and investment. It provides insight into how and why firm-specific factors alter the investment response. So, as conclusion, research objective effectively designed to explore the complex interaction between monetary policy, investment, and firms' heterogeneity. The relevant, comprehensive, and aim to provide valuable insight into how monetary policy affect investment decision across different type of firms. Evaluation of theoretical concept. In this research, we have two theoretical concepts. The first one is monetary policy transmission theory, builds on well-established theories of monetary policy transmission, like Keynesian interest rate channel and the credit channel. This theory explains how changes in monetary policy affect overall economic activity and specifically at the firm level investment. The second one is firm heterogeneity. It introduced the concept of firm heterogeneity into the theoretical framework. This theoretical concept is to utilize type of industry and firm specific characteristic to explain why different firms respond differently to monetary policy. As conclusion, the study adds significant theoretical value by considering how firm characteristics influence the investment response and contributes to a more comprehensive understanding on investment behavior.
Alright, so let's move on the empirical framework. The empirical framework is a basically a structured approach developed and implemented to monitor and assess the progress of various domains. So in this article, there are two approach that is being used, which is the baseline specifications, panel OLS local projections, and the average effect. Thus comes with the formulas in this slide. And then we go to the evaluations of study findings. First thing is the quality. It appears to be of a high quality, and the authors employ a rigorous empirical approach, which I explained on the previous slide. You can refer on the page 6 and page 7 of the articles. Utilizing, and so the authors utilize a large data set of firms from multiple countries to investigate the relationships. And then the study's methodology is well explained, and the results are presented in a clear and concise manner. And then we go to the next point is the credibility. It enhanced by the author's expertise in the field of monetary policy and the firm heterogeneity. Studies findings are consistent with existing literature, and the article has been published in a reputable academic journal, which suggests that it has been undergone a rigorous peer review process. And then the third one is relevance. It's highly relevant in the field of monetary policy and macroeconomics. Study finding provide valuable insights into the heterogeneous effects and monetary policy on firms' investment decision. And then the relevancy is enhanced by its timeline as central banks continue to grapple with the challenge of monetary policy in post-crisis era. And then we go to the originality and contributions of the study. The theoretical understanding, it provides a nuanced view of how firm heterogeneity affects the transmissions of monetary policy. And then it extends existing theories by incorporating firm level variation in investment responses. And in context, it offers insight specific to the European context, specifically for the major economies, adding to the understanding of how monetary policy impacts diverse types of firm within the region. And the method use a firm level of data and econometric technique represent a methodological contributions offering new empirical evidence and monetary impacts. And last but not least for me is the policy implications. Findings can inform policymakers about the very effects of monetary policy on different types of firm. It can lead more tailored and effective monetary interventions. And let's go to the next point. The managerial implications. Firm can use insights to adjust their investment strategies based on anticipated changes in monetary policy. Thus, it can lead to more informed strategic planning and financial management.
Okay, now we are moving to the benchmarking of the articles. Okay, as we know, the title of the article, Transmission of US Monetary Policy Shock, the role of investment and financial heterogeneity, and the authors are Santiago Camara, also Sebastian Ramirez Venegas. The publication year of the articles is on 2022, and the last one is the publisher, National Bureau of Economic Research, USA. Okay, now we are moving to article benchmarking. As we can see, there are similarities and differences. Or for similarities, the first one, both research articles investigate the relationship between monetary policy and firm heterogeneity. The second one, both employ empirical approach to analyze the effect of monetary policy on firm investment decision. And the last one, both highlight the importance of considering firm heterogeneity when evaluating the effect of monetary policy. Moving to the differences, Duranty provide a more micro-level analysis of the effect of monetary policy on firms' investment decision, while Camara and Venegas article, they provide a more micro-level analysis of the transmission of monetary policy shock. The second one, Duranty analyze firms from four major economies in Europe, while Camara and Venegas focus specifically on the USA economy. Okay, for next one is focus. Duranty article focus on the heterogeneous effect of monetary policy on firm investment decision, while Camara and Venegas analyze the transmission of US monetary policy shock through investment and financial heterogeneity. From the methodology, Duranti study employ a panel data set of firms from multiple countries such as Germany, France, Italy, and Spain. And Camara and Venegas use a vector autoregression, which is VAR model, to analyze the transmission of monetary policy shown in USA economy. And for the findings, Duranti study find the monetary policy has a heterogeneous effect on firm investment decision, depending on firm characteristics such as size and financial health. And Camara and Venegas find that US monetary policy show that have significant effect on investment and financial variable, and that this effect are heterogeneous across firms. Okay, now for the last part is learning enhancement. Okay, now we will see what is the course understanding in the articles. The first one is explain monetary policy transmission, which is it illustrate how monetary policy influences firm level investment, showing the practical implication of policy changes. The second one, awareness of firm heterogeneity, which is it illustrate how different firm characteristics influence responses to monetary policy, highlighting the importance of considering firm-specific factor in financial analysis. So the last one, demonstrate empirical analysis technique, which is it showcase economic method used to analyze financial and economic data, serving as a practical example of data analysis in economic research. Okay, thank you so much, Dr.